Hello YouTube, I'm Armoury1 or Tom, and today I have another Tokusatsu review, and it is something very, very special. So yes, as you can see, I have the double driver. Wow, I love this thing. This isn't the normal version. Also, I will be doing most of this review standing up. It will be a bit weird. I'll be talking to this, which looks sort of like a face anyway, rather than me. So I'll show you quickly the box. This is the super best version, which comes with all of his main Gaia memories. I will be trying to pick up Fang at some point, but probably not Extreme because that's really expensive. At least to get the Japanese one, which I want, because the Korean one doesn't sound right. As you can see, it's very, very, very similar to the Decade one, which is quite nice because I have both of the Super Best, and when they probably bring up the Super Best O's, which they haven't announced yet, but it's likely, I'll be getting that too. It seems like a good time to get into Kamen Rider. I'll show you all the sides of the box. That's a really cool picture. This is my favourite one though. That's really cool. Then the back shows you all of his 9 forms, how to work it. Maximum drive start at the bottom there. Very nice. Also that metallic green on the top. It's really cool. So yeah, as you could see at the start of this little thing that I did, which wasn't very hard, but you know, you can detach this at both sides. This one is the normal 2-button clasp. And as you can see, also this is slightly too small for me, so I have to put it around my stomach instead of my waist. But I don't care, it's quite close. On this side though, this is a weird little thing. It does come out, but it's a bit difficult. Basically, what I do is I push it in. You lever it that way while pulling one side out, and it comes out. It does sound a bit violent, but it hasn't shown any marks on mine at all by doing it, so it should be fine. Because it is meant to do it. It comes packaged. All separate, and of course you can put belt extenders on and stuff. I just don't have any at the moment. So this camera is a slight angle. That's a bit better. So yes, here it is. Of course, what you need to work these are Gaia memories. Well, actually, before I do that, let's go to the actual belt first. As you can see, it is very, very nice. The metallic red, although on camera looks quite nice, looks nothing like it does in real life. And this is on all videos. I haven't seen a single video where it perfectly portrays this red. It's a deeper, more blood red than what you see on the camera. On the camera, it's more of a sort of lighter, sort of cherry red or apple sort of thing you see in an apple. Whereas here, it's a really deep, metallic blood red. And it looks really nice. That is more closer to it, but also it's metallic. Windows, really, really cool detail. Just cover the light up from it. It looks very, very crude, very botched, yet symmetrical. I think I would, admittedly, when it's like that, you do kind of need your symmetry, as that is the whole thing of double. But I think with this sort of aesthetic, asymmetry really, really works. Actually, there is a little bit of asymmetry in here, which you won't be able to see very well, but that is asymmetrical, the little lines in there, so here what's that. There are some little pieces of black and red, like wires to break it up. Obviously your gold and silver to tell you which slot to put your Gaia memories in. This is all unpainted, but the black, but it works, and it's fair enough because it does save them a bit of money. It saves them a bit of money, and it still looks good, so it's fine. You can't see this either, but there are lots of little textured details inside here, even details on the top, which again, it's quite hard to see from here. And there are details on the inside of the belt, like always. This one more so than most. The only thing that I think beats this is kind of the Agito belt, which is ridiculous. If it is the Agito one I'm thinking of. I don't have that one, by the way. It's expensive. But this was expensive, but... Oh, by the way, I got this off of eBay, and it's fine to get these off of eBay now because they are just as cheap or expensive as your third parties. I found that I got my Deca driver from CS Toys. It was 50 quid the actual driver, which is fair enough. That's only like a tenner more than what the thing would be new. Normally they're 40 to 50 quid. But I then had about £20 shipping. No, I had about £10 shipping, £10 customs, so I ended up about 70 quid. No, 80. Yeah, £20 shipping, £10 customs. So it's for 80. I got this for 80 straight off from eBay. And normally the double driver is actually more expensive to get from most third parties. So yeah. Also, this one came with a free guy memory. So yeah, got the O's guy memory. I also got, if I can show it to you, that quite cool, I think that's for Movie Wars Ultimatum, which is an awesome poster. I still want the Superhero Titan movie poster. I have seen it, it was a bit weird, but some of it didn't work as well as I think they planned. For example, I don't like Forza or Go Busters. That's why I have a Forza Go Busters poster, but whatever. But it was really cool. It was a Go Kaiju in a Decade movie, it wasn't a Forza movie. I should stop talking about that and start talking about the toy I'm holding. So yes, this is really, really, really cool. So yes, unique guy memories. And these are, as you can see, like, memory sticks. They are quite sleek and, like, different to the driver. But as you can see, you do still have like, these notches here, which are actually in the belt to click it in. But you then have all these weird little lines, which kind of make them look a bit sort of, you know, crude. So that the aesthetic still carries on, but with a difference. So yes, I will start showing you the sound effects. So. Also, I will show you, this is quite loud, and also quite bright. It's ridiculous. This is the only one I'm going to try and do like he does in the show, and I'm going to be stupid and you all can laugh at me, but I don't care. So, I spent 80 quid on a toy, I'm going to do whatever I like. Awesome! I'm so happy I got this. Right, so let's peek serious now. Yeah, so this is very, very cool. Looks very, very much like it does in the show. The Deca driver, comparing to the only other driver I have, does, but when he transforms, the driver comes a lot more flat to his body, whereas I don't think this one does. It stays pretty much like this. I think mainly because he's closing it and putting different guy memories in all the time, and they thought they would just leave it, rather than make a separate one for the suit. So yes, I will now demonstrate. I will actually quickly show you again. Now there is a tiny, tiny little silver block up there, which kind of blocks a bit of each light, so that you get a gradient down here, but also bright their own colour up here. It's very hard to see on my camera, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I can't see them anyway, except on my camera. Yes, they do make a noise from almost everything you do to them, which is awesome. Just like on Joker. This is why you get the Super Vest version. You get these. Which otherwise, I'm probably going to get a Korean Trigger Magnum, because it's a hell of a lot more cheaper than a Japanese one, and it still means I get the Japanese sound effects for this. I also get the Trigger Magnum's maximum drive and sound effects, and it also means I can do the heat maximum drive thing as well. I will show you maximum drive slot later. So first of all, let's go with right. I'll also show you. Well, I'll show you the Joy-Con first. You can see it has the really cool looking J, and what you can't really see is that there's those lines in here at the Matrix, and all of that says Joker. Same with this one. Trigger, the gun, sort of really awesome thing. And all of these little lines in here do say Trigger, which is cool. So. Metal, the really cool metal M with again metal in there, the clear, very clear transparent plastic now with a white light. So. Still really hard to see that. Heat. That one's one of the cooler ones. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Why did I put Joker in? And why did I take heat out? Right. That is what I was meant to do. I am an idiot, feel free to laugh at me in the comments. Now this is my favourite sounding one. As you can tell, the heat, you have the really cool H, and all of the heat little bits that go down the back. I would also say, while I've got this here, they do take 3 little AAAs, 3 little watch batteries is not too hard to get in there. And if you have a one that doesn't have an LED in, they only take 2. So the last one is Luna. As you can see, yellow gets overpowered by almost everything, and my camera still isn't great. I'm sorry about that. So as you can see, they are on a cog system inside, so you can just use one. Last one. So that's that. I have one more thing to show you, which I have over here. It's the maximum drive slot. Basically, this can go on here, but it's... well, I'll do it anyway. So it goes there, and as you can see, it's very detailed, but all in black, except for the window. I always thought the window was a bit too high, because you can't see all of the thing that's in there. But over. So I will quickly put in. Now you can take this out, but don't put it back in there because there's a tiny, tiny, tiny little plastic lever that when in there presses on the front button, you will break that. So you basically put it in. So that's it. That's what it does. I will now take all of this off because it's a whole thing, and just show you the maximum drive slot. So here it is. So there's Joker. Let's go Cyclone. It's that button that you press as well. I'm sorry. So I'm back. So with that, my dog was barking. Heat. Luna. I like that one. It is actually meant to be the one used for the shaft, but oh god, found it in it. So the last one, this is the best one. All of you who know what this does is gonna, well, you're either gonna laugh or you've gone bored of it. Because it will use it as a musical instrument. Yeah, I'll stop doing that now. So there is one more thing to show you after all of that, and that is these. I think this is a This is either a Gashapon or a candy toy. I actually think this is a candy toy one, because I think the Gashapon one has a black bottom to it and the red top. Or I think, not sure. But basically, when you've got it out, you press the button once and you get really cool. So when you put this in the driver, let me just take this bit out. Obviously it's silver tip, so it goes in the silver one, and there is a reason for that. When you put it in, you do this. Actually, the gap there doesn't actually sound that bad. You can do that on its own. The reason why it is silver tipped is because you can put a gold tip in with it. Now, it is meant to be like O's Akito or something. When you do this, I recommend only pulling down the O's side, because that means that will get hit first, giving it more time to play than this one. Because there is a, if you pull this one down, you can see this one is slightly further ahead. So yeah, down, and then just this side. can do that, which is pretty cool. And there's an O's metal shaft. This one I found worked the best, but it didn't make as much sense. And finally, this one makes the most sense to me, but yeah, you can do that. And also, when you put this into the basically what all this is doing is, it on the others it pushes down a button and then presses the front. So, and as soon as this doesn't have the button, all it does is just push the front. You can just about do that in this. It's quite hard to do though. So can do that. So yeah, it's cool. So that is the best thing to have ever gone on the planet, from the best series of anything to ever have been on the planet. If you haven't seen Double, you need to watch it because your life isn't complete. You need to get your family to watch it, your dog to watch it, because dogs like Kamen Rider, everyone knows that. Yes. I can't think of anything else to say. So all I'm going to say is, thanks for watching, buy it. eBay is alright now. It's about the only place you can definitely get one, because like CS Toys and Hobby Link Japan don't sell it anymore. CS Toys only get it in batches of 6 or 12, depending on the month, I think. Very, 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 very hard to get it anywhere else. And even when you do, it's going to be the same price. So unless you just really, really, really like your middleman service, just get it off of eBay. Also, I will say a lot of eBayers throw in free stuff like that. I got a free poster one time, which was cool. Although I will say CS Toys at one point did give me this for free, but that was because they had a whole thing that you know about if you follow them. Yes, thanks for watching, buy it, and I'll see you next week for some more reviews.